The church is amazing. When did the Heritage Foundation get on board with this project?
Immediately. They were our first partners. They recognized the significance of this building right away. And it was thanks to them having a look at it and seeing that it was worth designating as a heritage building. It gave us credibility to go forward and do the restoration.
Kim, I know it's hard to imagine now that it's all complete and it looks so great, but what state was the church in when you first came here?
Well, the church hadn't seen any work probably in its lifetime other than the installation of a lower ceiling, and that was for heating purposes, you know, during the energy crisis, and that was a big concern for everybody. And that hid one of our biggest surprises because we had Mike Patterson come up and take a look at the building. You know, he's got a lot of expertise, and before you take on a building of that size, you want to make sure that you're not really biting off more than you can chew. And he stood up in the rafters and we heard this scream, "Holy!" And you should see what's up here. And that, of course, referred to double scissoring in the arches, which is quite beautiful.
So what was the biggest challenge for getting this project to where it is now?
Oh, raising the money. Yeah, funding. But we were very fortunate. We held 3 auctions in Toronto and we did a lot of fundraising ourselves. Heritage, like I said, came on board right away. They gave us their maximum funding at the time. That was about $10,000, but now it's quite a bit more. So anybody who's thinking about getting involved, go after Heritage. They've got much more funding now. And ACOA came on board with us, the province, INTRD, and a little bit of money from tourism as well for promoting the project.
So there is something unique about the architecture of this church and the role that it played in the community, isn't there?
Oh, definitely. It was built by local craftsmen, you know, all hand-planed. And people think about poor communities, especially in this area, they think of fishermen. There were certainly a lot of fishermen in English Harbor, but there were also a lot of cabinet makers, and it was known for its cabinet makers. So even the interior furnishings in this church were built locally.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it's a real community effort.
Definitely. So how could you lose a building like that? I mean, you can't. I mean, the soul of the community is in that building.
What are people in the community saying to you about the Art Centre now that it's operational?
I think they like it a lot. Yeah, people come in and they have a look at the church and the response is really positive.
The English Harbor Arts Centre has been offering workshops and artist residencies for 2 seasons now, and it's already making a name for itself nationally.